Hey, welcome back to Spirit Music Meetups. Mike Burris here. 22 minutes playing with God. Got my drum journal here. I was looking at this really cool rudiment from a book. There's so many books. I have like 200 different books and videos. And every once in a while you see something, you go, oh, I know that. I recognize that. Now, the crazy thing is they call this a Flam DaDa. But when you look at it, so they call it a Flam DaDa, and it's a big right. There's your flam, little left, followed by right, followed by left, or the opposite. So I hope we get some revelation here. So this is like a double stroke that's been flammed, followed by the opposite hand. Now, I hope you see that and you go, oh, why do they call that a Flam DaDa? Flam DaDa. Flam DaDa. The silly names these people come up with. Well, there's already a name for this. It's already a standard rudiment. It's called a Swiss-Army Triplet because it's a front side triplet. This looks like a V, but it's actually an R, okay? So it's a little R. It's a front side triplet that's been flammed. And I have a whole bunch of videos out there on Side-Triplets, because you can have triplet in the backside, the double on the backside, right, left, 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 right, right. Anyway, you can flam it all different ways. So anyway, they didn't need to come up with a new name for this. Okay. But maybe they call it this because it's not a triplet the way they count it 1 and 2. Instead of repeating this like you normally do, because it ends left, likes to start with the right. Ends with the right, likes to start with the left. So they tend to repeat that on a flam, okay, on a Swiss-Army Triplet. They repeat it. But for the Flam DaDa, right, they alternate. They go from here right over to there. And the reason they do this is because they count at 1 and 2. There's a space there that gives you time to get over 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So 3 and 4 and. So that's what's missing. So they're giving you time to alternate it. But I don't think they should come up with a whole new name for that. In fact, my rudiment name, I don't call it Flam DaDa. I don't call it Swiss-Army Triplet. I call this Lu because it's a setup stroke. It's a setup to the main stroke, Ra. luRa.Ra is a flam. And then these are just single strokes. So it's luRa.Ra.La. And this would be ruLa.La.Ra. And so it makes more sense to just see the name that I have here. Tells you exactly what it is. It's a little tiny right. It's a setup stroke, the main stroke, La.Ra. You can see that this is a double. So my naming system is really, it's a revelation. I asked God so long and looked at every rudiment name, tried to make sense out of them all. There's no sense in any of them, hardly at all. Flam DaDa, that kind of makes sense. So you can count these many different ways. So, counting has nothing to do with rudiment names. You think that there's only one way to play this. That's the way they showed it in the book. But we already know you can count it with 8th note triplets, 1 E, 2. You can count it with 16th note triplets, 1 E, and a. Right? There's twice as many because there's 16th notes than 8th notes. So counting has nothing to do with this. Instead of 1 and 2, you could have counted at 1 E and a. That's 16 notes. You could count it E and a, and that would be your rest. Right? So you can count it any different way you want. You could count it and 2, Instead of trotting horse, you could count it and a 2. And this would be the E, that's the rest. So you can count it many different ways, and you should try that because you'll see it written in music many different ways. I know you usually see me with my hat on. So this is a very important rudiment because you can add one more stroke to it, right, in that spot that's missing. And now this helps you by adding the right hand. It helps you get over to the left hand. See, this likes to repeat itself, dot, dot, dot. But you have to put a space or a right hand in here to allow you to get over to the left hand. The left hand allows you to get over the right hand. So this is a transition stroke. You either put a space in there or you use a transition stroke to make it easy. And this is actually another rudiment. So the Swiss-Army Triplet helps you learn this other rudiment, right? Cinch by the inch. This is an inch, and this is a bigger, the whole yard. So this rudiment is a reverse paradiddle, right, right, left, right. Paradiddle. So it's a reverse paradiddle that's flammed. And we know they call this a windmill. So they just love to change the names of these things. I guess you got to know them if you want to be and talk to other drummers. But I just add another Ra. I just add the La. So my rudiments, you can see the relationship of different rudiments. You know, that's a ruLa.La. That's a Flam tap. That's what they call Flam tap. Add one more, you got the Swiss-Army Triplet. One more, you got the windmill. So they keep coming up with new names. I have just one name you can add or subtract from it. So it's really straightforward. So that's a lot of introduction on different talking. Now, so let's look at one way you could write this. If you have an eighth note here, 2 eighth notes, and you double, right? So you have a flam here. That's what you're doing. You're flamming an eighth note and you're doubling that eighth note to create 16th. So there's one and that slash, it's called a duple slash, causes this to be 1E. So you're just basically going right, left. And you're doubling that, right, right, left. And you're flamming it. So there you go. So this is one way you would see this, not this. One way would you see Flam DaDa. Flam DaDa. Swiss-Army Triplet. Well, it's not a triplet, is it? Maybe that's why they call it Flam DaDa. But it really is a Swiss-Army Triplet because you're not changing the hands. So whether you count it 1E-a or 1E-n, of course, in music, a triplet would look like this with a 3 above it. Eighth note, triplet. So there you go. You've got right, right, left, or left, left, right. And you would flam that, and that's what you would have right there. So you'd have left or right, and there you go, Swiss-Army Triplet. So that's where they came up with the idea of triplet. And if you wanted to do this windmill, you would have something like this, 16th notes, right? Now you got 4, right? And you just flam that. And so that's one way to play 16th notes with a flam. And if you wanted to make this look a little different, you could say we want to double this. So we're going to slash an 8th note into 2 16ths. And we're going to put the other 2 out here on the end. And you'd have something like that. 1E and a. But you wouldn't have to do that, would you? You know, you can do it many other ways. Let me get my eraser here. You could say, we're going to make this a triplet like that. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to double this one. And we're going to flam it. So you see, you can see these in music many different ways. If you saw that, you could play it like that. Right, left, right. That's a nice way to play a triplet, or left, right, left. And you're just doubling that, and you're flamming it. So there's many different ways you'll see it in music. So let's talk about how we will play it. So we're going to just focus on this right here, right, right, left, the actual Swiss-Army Triplet or Flam DaDa. And if I'm going to repeat it, this is the one that's loud, right? The one here is loud. So I've got to get my right hand up, right, in the middle here. Got to get it up to come back down. But the lefts are quiet. They don't have any accents on them. So it just looks like this. See, the hand goes down, goes back up. So you might want to watch my video on Swiss-Army Triplet. So I'm just doing cinch by the inch. I just did this, then I added this in, and then I'll add that in later. So this is all the right hand's doing. And then this is called a flam tap. I'm repeating the flam tap. I'm trying to get out of the way so you can see that. And then I'm going to add that last left. So I kind of like to go from left to right, cinch by the inch. I could have gone just the flam. That's really all the way to the left, isn't it? Or just the grace note. There's the flam. That's the next one added in. And then I added the next in. See how I'm going left to right, inch by inch, cinch by the inch, instead of hard by the yard. See how I just did that? I went just the left, right? Just a little left. And then add the right, flam. And then the next right stays down, right goes up. And then finally the left. 1 E and, 2 E and, 3 E and, 4 E and. Or if you started on the and 2, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. That's the exact opposite rhythm. That's a galloping horse. So you could turn it into a triplet. 1 E, so it's a little bit different spacing. 1 E, 2 E, 3. See, there's no spaces now. Everything's evenly spaced. 1 E, 2 E, 3 E, 4 E. That's the Swiss-Army Triplet. But it's the same rudiment in it. I'm not changing my hands. Now, because there's 1 E and there's that sitting out there on the end. It gives me time to go over to the other side. 1 E and, but do I want to raise my right hand? No. Because if I go from here to here, right, just ignore this. If I go from here to here, I've got to get my left hand up right here in order to come down here. I've got to get my right hand up in order to come down here. So now the middle stroke doesn't go up. It's not da, da, da. It's da, da, da. I have to raise the left hand. Now it's left, right, left. Da, da, da. Ya, da, da. So I have to lift up the last one, not the middle one. I usually like to say this, and I raise my voice. Right, right, left. That tells me to raise my hand. left, left, right, 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 left, 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 right, 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 left, 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 right. I use my mouth because my mouth uses a bigger portion of my brain. Using your tongue and breath and all that, it really uses a much bigger part of your brain. So you can go watch videos about it. It lights up. So using your mouth focuses your thoughts, uses more of your brain, both the left and right side of your brain. So you're going to learn a lot faster. It's also telling me what to do. Right, right, left, 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 right, 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 left, 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 right, left, right. And so I'm telling my brain what to do, which then tells my hands what to do. Now, after I say the sticking, the rights and lefts, notice I don't say that. I just say the main strokes, and I know I got to add that left. After I say, right, right, left, whatever, I might say the counting. So I already got this. Right, right, left, 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 right, 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 left, 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 right. 1 E, and now I'm going to count it. 1 E and, 2 E and, 3 E and, 4 E and. 1 E and, 2 E and, 3 E and, 4 E and. Now what that is that counting is definitely left brain. It's like math. So you're really lighting up the left brain. I don't know. I have to research on what saying right, right, left does. I don't know. I can't tell you, but I know saying 1 and 2 is very math-like. 1 E and, 2 E and, 3 E and, 4 E and, E and. So I'd have to look that up. But the next step is to go to singing. Now singing's definitely right brain. 1 E and. So by raising my voice, I'm already starting to move over to the singing part of my brain. 1 E and, 2 E and, 3 E and, 4 E. 1 E and, 2 E and, 3 E and, 4 E and. So I'm already moving more to my right brain. Now I'm going to just sing. La da da, 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 la da da. So I'm singing, that's definitely right brain. I might even try to put it on a different sound. Sometimes sounds help you remember something. I want to put this flam on this accent, right? I'll put that accent, that flam, on a different sound. Right, right, left. Maybe like right, right. See how I put it on a different sound? It also requires some motion. Motions really help you with the drum set. So I'm kind of doing an out to in motion. It's like a very martial arts, Aikido and Shaolin, Kung Fu, Chinese style. Right, right, left, 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 right, 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 left, 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 right, 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 left, 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 right. That's an out to in motion. You can come up with some really interesting motions, in to out motion. Right, right. Now I'm putting the right hand in the middle out on a different sound, but it's not accented. See how I stayed down? Right, right, left, 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 right, 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 left, 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 left. See, it's a kind of in to out motion. I want to go up. It would be really easy to repeat, right? Going up. So I'm going left, left, right, 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 left, 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 right, 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 left. So that's not a very intuitive motion when you're doing alternating. But see, this makes sense. If you're repeating one side, you can go over to another sound and loop back. So you got to think of a motion that works for what you're trying to do. I've seen motions that go out to both sides if you have 4 strokes, right? Da 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 da. So you're going out to the sides and looping like this, or looping the opposite direction. So you know, you go da da, and then you go da 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 da. See how I'm going out this way. So you can do different motions to different sounds, and it all depends on what you're trying to do, but you really want to experiment with motions. So I have a lot of fun with, I might go right, right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left. See, now I'm putting the 3rd stroke on right, right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left. Left, left, right, 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 left, left, right. Maybe alternating right, right, left, 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 right, 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 left, right, right, left, 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 right. Right. Oh, now that's cool. You can kind of go up. See, I'm going in the direction that I want to go. See, da, ya, da, da, ya, da, da, ya, da, da, ya, da, da. See, there's a motion that might help you learn more of the fluidity of drumming. So, what do we got here? That's the Flam DaDa. You know, I probably put a lot more about this in the rudiment Swiss-Army Triplets. So go study that. But let's just talk, and I also have the windmill out there, okay? So let's just talk about right, right, left, right, right, left, right. Ditto para, ditto para, ditto para, ditto para, ditto para, ditto para. I said it was really nice to play on one side. There's the Flam DaDa on one side. Now you can pause there and go pause, pause. So you can put a pause in there, big space in there, or you can put something in there. Right, right, left, right, right, left. 3, 4. See how I added the right hand? 4. See, I added the left hand. Right, right, left, da, 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 da. It is adding an extra stroke in there, but it's kind of cool. It might not work in your timing, but that is this alternating and just switching. Right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left. Right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left. Or you could go right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left. So you're going out to in. So these are really, really fun for developing your chops. I just want to get over to the other side. I'm stuck on one side. Now I'm over on the other side because I added a transition stroke. So let's talk about the check group. The check stroke group is just to strip all the funny stuff off. Strip that off. So you're just going da 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 da. So that's what it is without the left. So that's the check, and you should be able to add that extra left in without messing this up. What I find is if you don't watch this and it starts, you gotta keep it down. You got to keep this angle down because both of those are quiet. And if they don't get down low enough, it cannot create the flam. If this is high, you start to get flat flams. You don't get a good flam. So you really got to keep this. You got to learn how to play taps with a lot of angle. Same over here. You got to limp wrist it like this and learn how to play with your fingers. See those little fingers? Right? I'm putting that space in, putting a space in here to get over to the other side. But you could add that transition stroke. Man, if you got some tips on how to do this better, I think I just don't spend enough time with my traditional grip. Definitely put them down in the comments to help other people with this. So 1E, 2E, 1E, 2E, 3. There's your, strip that off. You just said da 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 da. Triplets. This is 1EN, 2EN, very choppy. 1EN, 2EN, 2EN, 4EN, 1EN, 2EN, 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 1EN. See, that's a little different rhythm. Trotting horse, 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 trotting horse. Maybe, you know, make sure that you can do that without the flam, and then add the flam in later. Take that off, and you just have a reverse paradiddle. Again, you could write it instead of da 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 16 notes. You could do it like this: 1E and like 1E, 2E, 3E, 4E. I like that. 1E, 2E, 3E. It becomes a diddle exercise. That's what that is. Take that off, and you go da 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 da. So that's a great exercise. You're trapping it. You're trapping it. You're holding it down. And then you add a flam. I wish I could go faster than that. Oh, I'm just getting old, man. Well, God is good. He gives us all these wonderful things to learn. And stretch your arms out, stretch your hands out, stretch these out. And sometimes I do these. You know, like that. Feels good. Shake your hands out. So you should never feel pain. If you do, something's wrong. You know, tension is evil. I switch grips sometimes too, because if this is getting to me after a while, then I'll go ahead and play. I'll spin it this way. Play match grip. Then back to here. So I like the variety is the spice of life. Okay, well, went a little bit long, but we got it all in. Go check out the other videos. Swiss-Army Triplet will give you a lot more information about this. And the windmill Okay? God bless you. Go enjoy playing with God. Play with God and be thankful. Feel His joy. Feel His joy inside you and be grateful for that joy. So few things give you joy. That's Him sharing Himself with you. And just soak it in. All right? Soak it in and be thankful for that. Ask for more.